Last Friday morning, as you know, around 2 a.m., police arrived at the home of the Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi. It's in the Pacific Heights neighborhood of San Francisco. Inside the home, they found Pelosi's 82-year-old husband, Paul, and another man, 40 years younger, called David DePappy. Nancy Pelosi was out of town at the time. In full view of the police, DePappy hit Paul Pelosi in the head 2 times with a hammer. Both Pelosi and DePappy were then taken immediately to a local hospital. Pelosi for his head injuries and DePappy for reasons that are still not clear. The question is, who exactly is David DePappy? Apparently, DePappy was camping full-time in a dilapidated Ken Kesey-style school bus, complete with a gay pride flag out front and a sign that reads, "Berkeley stands against hate." Behind the bus hangs a BLM banner. So politically, this picture could not be clearer. You know where this guy stands. DePappy was in fact well known in the area, in the entire Bay Area, as a hallucinogenic drug enthusiast and a semi-professional nudist. He often appeared at nudist-themed events. So just another homeless, mentally ill drug addict with a fondness for BLM. That's not quite so unusual in San Francisco. He's also an illegal alien. The perpetrator in this violent crime against Paul Pelosi is a mentally ill, drug-addicted, illegal alien nudist who takes hallucinogens and lives in a hippie school bus in Berkeley with a BLM banner and a pride flag out front. So take those uncontested facts and let them rattle around your brain for a moment until a recognizable pattern emerges. What does this sound like to you? If you guessed, this is obviously a textbook case of homegrown right-wing extremism, well then obviously you've been watching a lot of cable news today.
Is this political violence, in your opinion?
It seems to be clear that the content of his social media and the statements he allegedly made about where's Nancy, we're going to wait for Nancy, certainly points in that direction.
It seems like there's this effort to normalize this kind of behavior and to make Trumpers feel, at home and prioritize their feelings.
This is about election denialism. What has happened over the last 2 years has seeped into the minds and the thoughts of some unstable people.
Deranged right-wing fanatics, Trump media allies, and some of the most powerful people in the world were feverishly trying to stir up conspiracy theories that distracted from the central political headline of this story. That years of Republican propaganda and Trump-fueled fascism led 42-year-old David DePappy to break into Nancy Pelosi's San Francisco home.
Republican candidates have spent more than $116 million on ads that mention Speaker Pelosi by name in this cycle. If this is about the issues, why don't you make it about the issue? We are 8 days out. Don't you think this needs to change? Why not pull some of these out?
Why don't you make it about the issues? Said the lady who spent 4 years screaming about Donald Trump, the man. It's hilarious and brazen and shameless, and the second the midterms are over, they'll stop.